Hello there, people. Hi. I just want to read out to you certain messages that I've got from my YouTube account. Somebody's asked me, how did I manage to get a prescription from a doctor? I presume that's a prescription for testosterone. At 13 roughly years old, my mother thought that I had Tourette's syndrome, which is an extremely violent, aggressive mood situation for a child or anybody. And because I was very aggressive, because I was hormonally imbalanced, because I didn't have enough testosterone, and then the doctor said to my mother that she was a witch, which basically meant bitch and witch in the same sentence. Didn't believe my mother. My mother thought that I also had Klinefelter's, not just Tourette's. And the doctor, of course, said, "No, you haven't a clue. You're a woman for a start. You are not a doctor, secondly, and I'm the doctor here and I know everything." So how did you manage to get a prescription from a doctor for testosterone? It really took the guts of 4, 5, 6 years to get a prescription for testosterone. Now, I never wanted to take testosterone, but I just say that I did end up taking testosterone because I was not threatened, but let's say scared into it nearly. They told me I'd get osteoporosis, and I already got osteopenia in my neck anyway with taking testosterone. So anyway, I'm kind of glad I did take it actually for the 20s, and now I'm not sure if I want to take it again. How did I manage to get a prescription from a doctor? It took a hell of a long time and a lot of arguments essentially with doctors. You people think that you go into a doctor and you listen to what the doctor has to tell you. Absolutely not. You are your own doctor, and you have to tell the doctor that this is your body and you want your body to be a certain way and you want certain tests done, and they will say, "Oh, you don't need these tests done," and you will say, "I want these tests done, doctor. I'm paying you and I would like these tests done so that I can be absolutely sure that I don't have what I think I have." And that's what many doctors will not allow you to do generally. Well, at least 10 years ago anyway, 20 years ago, this was the situation. I hope it's changed. I doubt if it has too much. Yeah, so prescriptions. Now, there's another person here who has said a lot of stuff to me. It's great that they're there, and they all over the place here in my brain. So if anybody's watching who is XXY or thinks that they're XXY, scatty-brained mentality and behavior is, I think, a very much XXY trait, especially for people who are hormonally imbalanced. Because hormonally imbalanced people, most hormonally imbalanced people are women at the end of a month with their period. And the fact is that there's a lot of men that are hormonally imbalanced just like women as well, but maybe they're not necessarily getting their prescribed testosterone or estrogen hormones, and so they are continuously out of balance. So anyway, I'd also like to say that somebody finally has contacted me that also had problems in xxytalk.com, which is a site which should be for international XXY people or people who know XXY people. If you want to call it Klinefelter syndrome, you can. I won't. Yeah, like, I was kicked off there after being on that site for a year. I did many videos. Nobody really commented on the videos. I'm sure they didn't want to get their name attached to mine so that they would also be kicked off, because a lot of people were threatened on XXY Talk that they would be kicked off, and if they argued with the main people about me, you know, because a lot of people were like, "Why are they kicking you off, Gavin? What have you done?" You know, we're all talking about the Americans, about the war situation and the bullshit from America. We were all doing it in the miscellaneous off-topic section provided at XXY Talk. it sometimes came into other threads of posts, but actually I was the main person, and if you actually were able to look back at Peace and Party's posts, which you can't, but if you were, you could see that I was mainly talking in threads saying, hey, please keep on topic, people, please keep on topic. So actually I see myself always as being the kind of janitor type person there, like overall seeing everything, if you can get me there. I don't know how to say it. So somebody else has criticised the site of XXY Talk for their lack of compassion. I'm reading this, quoting the person, for their lack of compassion and empathy, and they were promptly banned. So they invented another user ID and came across a little more gentle, and then they were the people on XXY Talk were more interested in the source than the person. So that user got banned as well. Now, this is the thing about me as well, that I was told that I could get this software to hide my IP, but I haven't done that. I've never done that. I couldn't be bothered doing something like that. When I did come in one time again, they were doing some renovations on XXY Talk, and I joined in, and I got in, and my name came up as Peace and Party, and I was in again, and I couldn't believe it, and then I realised that in the technical support section there was an article saying, oh, somebody tried to hack the site. So I can imagine that they thought that was me. I know I said that in another video before. You know, listen, T-Guy, Rick Ellis, main person of XXY Talk, who organised it and set it up, brilliant setting up job, man, brilliant, but just not perfect enough. All XXYs need to be on that site, whether you like the person or not. They have to be on there, because we're all in it together, man, woman, intersex, whatever you are, we're all in it together. And I'm not on XXY Talk. It's a fucking disgrace. It is a fucking disgrace. Because I need support, yeah. I mean, I've got more interested people on this YouTube thing than there seems to be on XXY Talk, because it is false. You can't deny that you're not false in certain ways on XXY Talk. You know, you want people to join so you have numbers, yeah, quantity. But the amount of people that actually do post is very little in comparison to the 1,000 members or more that you have now. I actually said to you, T-Guy, that we'd have 2,000 members by the summer of 2007. You've got 1,000. You kicked me off a year too early. You should have kept me on. We would have had 2,000 by that time. But because you kicked me off, you know, and it wasn't just you, T-Guy. I know Andre had a huge part in it. Andre actually weaseled the whole thing at the start, and that's just a fact. But anyway, I better stop now so that I actually can put up this video, because I do want to put this video up. I'm gonna do it again. I'll do another one. All right.